Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Let's see what has come out for Leos. The Ten of Shells, blessings and well-being. Oh, we love this. Okay, so this is your February reading for 2025. This is the Ten of Cups. Look at that beautiful pelican just sitting on top of its mountain going, I'm pretty happy with this little pile of shells, pile of things that make me happy. And I'm feeling pretty happy. I'm feeling blessed. And that's what we want, Leo, don't we? So I'm loving this reading. So far. So February, we have your beautiful full moon. The full moon in Leo is happening on the 12th. So that is happening at 24 degrees of Leo. If you were born anywhere between August the 15th to the 18th, you're going to be feeling this really strongly in particular. This is going to be hitting you. And this full moon in Leo is making a square to Uranus. And it's basically a challenge to shift your perspective, do something different, make a change, do something new. Release anything old that is outdated, that doesn't fit you anymore, and make a change. So it's a challenge because it's a square, but the challenge is to take action. And because it's in the fixed sign, it's like you might have to change up some things that have been there, that have been, reliable, stable, a routine of some sort. But either way, this Uranus energy really wants you to make this change coming through. So the other thing that, February is a really positive month for moving forward as well. Like we have Mars and Jupiter moving forward. So all the planets basically are no longer retrograde, they're moving forward. And it's this sense of forward momentum, which is really fantastic. We are in your opposite sign at this moment, Aquarius, and we are moving into Pisces further into February. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Leo. We have Wand 8, Jupiter Sagittarius, boom. These wands, the fire element just wants to go straight. You're ready to expand, to get focused. It's almost like, and I was really feeling this over January as well, like it's like kind of Leo's really needed a bit of a break, a bit of an energetic, emotional, spiritual, mental, some kind of break from the intensity of the world or the intensity of things that have happened in a way. Or it just feels a little bit like there's still intensity around because there's been a lot of Pluto energy, but it still feels a little bit like for whatever reason, you weren't getting the go. It's time to go. It's time to move forward. Put your foot on the pedal. It was, there's some things formulating, ideas coming in or new directions coming through, but it sort of felt a little bit like treading water, or that these were just like things you're exploring, or, there's like a very initial type energy with all of this. And with February, I feel like I want to say go. It's time to go. So that's what that Wand 8 Jupiter Sagittarius is saying, go. The Sword 10 Uranus Gemini, which is that Uranus energy that we're saying, the change that's going on inside our mind, what we're thinking, what we've learnt, how we're perceiving things. The Sword 10 puts an end to something. So it's a sense of saying no, finding closure, not doing that anymore, making a change. I can see very clearly I need to make this change now. I don't need to believe that story. This is the darkness lifting and a new dawn is coming, Leo. So I love that we started off with the 10 of Shells, blessings and well-being, because I feel like by making these changes, there will be blessings coming in for you by that Sword 10. The completion energy, just finally inside your head going, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And this story of the Sword 10 they're showing me is whirling around. They're showing me at the moment that I'm doing this reading, for a lot of Leos, it's the 9 of Swords, which is where the story is like whirling around and around and around. It's something that you're constantly thinking about, or it's like, I just need to kind of sort this out in some way. There could be some fears or anxiety around it, or just, can't stop thinking about this person or this thing. What's going on with it? What's going on? What's the story here? And this Wand 8 Jupiter Sagittarius is very clear and direct message. It's very focused energy. And it says focus on what needs to finish, what needs to end, what needs to complete. Get that out of the way. You're going to be so much happier once you do that. It's like creating mental space for you. So let's see what else is coming through for Leo. And I'm dropping all the cards. We've got the World card. Yes, completion, finishing, crossed by the King of Wands. I'm going to have to move these cards a little bit. So the King of Wands, yeah, it's that energy of it haven't quite got the go ahead yet. The world is like something's ending, something's finishing. And we have, these are the 4 fixed signs here of the world cards, very Saturnian. So here's the beautiful Leo down here. We have Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius, the 4 fixed signs. So this is something that's been like a real constant in your world. And the fixed signs are like, you know, they're there. They're reliable. You know, this is something that's going to turn up, and you can, it's stable. But the world card's saying that that's ending its time. There's some kind of ending, completion. You've learned everything you need to learn about that, and you've wanted to push forward and be the king of fire. Like, time to go, and it's saying not yet. It's still winding up. And maybe it's a little bit of, maybe it's not super clear just yet, but let's see what else is coming through for Leo. So Leo, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what is going on for you. And really trust your intuition, Leo. Don't take on anything that doesn't feel right. Hopefully there are things in this reading that really resonate and that you can take from it. If there's something you kind of think, that's not for me, don't take it on, or just have a really open mind. This is for February. It hasn't happened yet, so maybe it will come through. But yeah, Leo, normally I have an extended reading. We're still on summer holidays here. I'm just prioritizing spending some more time with my family. Like I said, last year it was a big year for me, like moving home, and then I pretty much moved, and the next day, boom, really busy up until Christmas. So it was like I didn't get a chance to have much of a break. And when I got to January and Christmas, I was just exhausted and just really needed to just spend some time being in the new place and regenerating. And now I'm feeling like school goes back next week, and so now I'm feeling like, okay, I've been doing kind of like it's been a light workload, I have to say, but I've been doing some amazing stuff behind the scenes with the Goddess Codes courses as well as healing stuff. But in terms of the readings, it's been pretty light on, but I'm very excited and feeling ready now. Very like this, ready to step into the new, ready to bring in some exciting new content, ready to make some changes. So we have the Temperance card crossing us. This is, be patient with this energy, because you're walking away from something. Yeah, there's that 10 of Swords. You're walking away from something or someone that has not been, or an energy within a relationship that has not been fulfilling you. And it really needs to just time. It needs some time to balance out, to reharmonize, and to find that new path, the new direction that's coming through, if I can get the right card. And it is about breaking free of frustrations, limitations. Look at the Emperor. Boom, look at you turning up as a beautiful Aries, strong Emperor energy, and the 7 of Cups. Introducing a new and exciting offering. Welcome to Goddess Codes. Over a 3-month period, we activate your energy to the new earth frequencies, so your soul energy comes back into alignment. Dormant gifts and abilities come online. We clear out anything old that you no longer need, and you step into a sense of purpose. If you're looking to move on from old belief systems, if you're ready to step into your authentic power, I invite you to explore Goddess Codes and come on this journey with me. Okay, so this feels a little bit like, you know, there's these major things shifting and changing in your life. There's major endings, there's major stories ending here. And it's about giving it the space to let it go, to really, without trying to push forward to the new before it's ready. And it feels very much like that's going to take a little bit of time. There's going to be a sense that, you know, the Leo energy is going to be like, but I want to do this, I want to do that. A little bit what I was talking about before. But there's this beautiful watery, almost Piscean energy that's coming through that is saying, wait for your intuition to flow, wait for the energies to flow. You're going to really have to trust your intuition with some things. So it feels very much like just learning not to push it if it's not ready. In your conscious mind, we do have the Temperance card, and this is where things are wanting to balance, harmonize. It's moderation rather than rushing into something. So if you are making a shift or change, it's about, like I said, it's about the timing and not pushing something when it's ready and waiting for the energies to flow. And the Temperance card is about wanting to bring something back into alignment. So for some of you, it's a rebalancing. It's a sense of wanting to feel the intuitive flow. Also, the Temperance card can represent health. So some of you might be focusing on your health or healthy relationships or healthy balances in your life in some way. Now, again, another Sagittarius type energy. So these themes of freedom are coming in as well. Freedom, excitement, adventure, maybe wanting a little bit more of that, but it's a bit more like you're feeling your way through it. At the base, we do have this Eight of Cups, which is, the Eight of Cups is when something, this feels very connected to the North Node in Pisces. So there's been huge karmic shifts coming on. There's been a huge conjunction that starts the beginning of February, which is the North Node, Venus and Neptune, all conjunct here. And they're showing us what we are ready to release, what we're ready to let go of on a very deep intuitive level. Something will start to not feel right anymore. Maybe it did, maybe it used to, but it's like, I don't want to do it that way anymore. Or maybe I don't want to connect in that way. Or maybe I don't want this experience or these feelings or that person. I don't want to be feeling this way around this person. So something is suddenly not resonating or maybe not fulfilling you as much as possible. And it really is about listening to that feeling, because the divine guidance coming in with the angels in your conscious mind is saying, dip your toe in these clear waters of the divine. And that's where you will receive the guidance, rather than these waters here that haven't been fulfilling you, that haven't been filling the cups. It feels like suddenly something's missing. So we have in the recent past the Ten of Swords. It's interesting because that's also here about what's shifting and changing. So I feel like it's something that you've becoming aware of or have become aware of. Perhaps it feels like this Ten of Swords energy is not only in the past, but kind of moving into the present and the future as well. So it's this revisiting this story about what's ending here. With the Ten of Swords, this is the new day. This is when we're moving from night and there's a dawn, and you can go, okay, now I'm starting to feel excited about the new day. What's going to come in? It's like if you've ever sat and watched the sunrise, and it's almost like this sense of, what is this day? What does this day bring me? What's going to come in on this day? And so there's almost like there's space being cleared inside your mind to make way for the new, and anticipating new energy, but it also saying that there's still this completion energy around. In the near future, we've got this Three of Swords, pesky little Three of Swords coming up. So while we're waiting for the landscape to change, the sun is coming up with the Ten of Swords, and you're going, what sort of day is this going to be like? And then it's like, it's stormy weather. It's a storm. I was hoping it was going to be a sunny day, and there's a little bit of a storm. Something's come up, a wound comes up to be healed amidst this storm. So it feels to me like, and this could be processing the endings that are occurring here, or an ending that has occurred, because it feels like, there's saying goodbye to something, letting something go that's no longer karmically aligned to you anymore, or someone go, and the karma of that person that energy has played out. And then it's like releasing that, finding the ending, finding the closure. But through that process, you're still processing these wounds. Like even saying goodbye can feel like a wound. So there are things that are coming up around that. And that's why I kind of get to be really gentle with your heart, Leo, with this. You're processing these wounds and they're coming up and out. You will feel like this Ten of Shells, which is the blessings, but it's a process to get there. You're presenting as the Knight of Cups. So this is where you're learning to trust your intuition, trust your feelings. You're about to cross into new energies where you might be feeling very different. So the Knight of Cups is seeking and searching something. It's on a quest and it's following a feeling. It's looking for love, or it's looking for fulfillment, or it's looking for something very creative to fill the cup, or looking for a connection. It's looking for something. So it's like I'm searching, and it's a sense of almost just really realizing with this Eight of Cups, this character's tasted all these cups, said there's something missing. I'm going to go searching. I'm going to walk away emotionally detached from that. I'm going to go searching for what I'm really looking for in this cup. And this is where the wound comes up, that you maybe didn't receive what it is that you were looking for or what you needed. And this can harken back to the past. It might go back to an old energy, a past energy. But there's potentially some kind of realignment inside your heart here. And then this Knight of Cups is you going, I'm searching. I'm searching for that thing that brings me the feelings, that isn't wounding me, that I can process. And I'm searching for the sunny weather, the new dawn. I'm searching for something that brings me, you're a Leo, you're ruled by the sun. I'm searching for that. And so the energy around you is this Eight of Wands. It's very clear and direct messaging that you need to let something go and go searching for something new, opening your heart to something new, following your intuition, following the path for that new thing, and really focus on that. Interestingly, this Eight of Wands is the only card in the deck that doesn't have a human part, like even a hand, other than this Three of Swords. Both of them are here, actually. Oh, well, we've got the heart, so it is part of the human here. So I take that back. I'm going to put the Three of Swords back down. But it's the Eight of Wands that is the only card in the deck that doesn't have human intervention. It's spirit surging you forward, urging you forward, directing you, saying focus on this, let go of the old, and then focus on what that new dawn could look like, but allow for some stormy weather along the way while you make this change. And we've got hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles. So in your conscious mind, you're bringing in balance by following this divine calling or this divine energy, divine messages. And the Six of Pentacles is, I want balance. I want balance to be restored because, this change is coming of some sort. And the Six of Pentacles says, I want balance to be restored, whether that's about a relationship, giving and receiving in a relationship, whether it's a financial situation, whether it's whatever it is. It's just like, I think the hope is to not have to go through something that seems like it tips things too far out of balance, because this is all about making a change, being able to move through that change and then allow everything to come back into alignment again. So we have, here you are taking those steps, the first steps, the Two of Wands. There's a part of you here with this Eight of Swords that's still bound and can't see and feeling really restricted. That's why it's this sense of, I need freedom. And this Emperor energy is saying, boom, I'm looking at this. I'm taking control. I'm making something a concrete reality. I am determined to make this change. The Two of Wands picks up this new wand and leaves this behind. And it may be that this character wants to leave behind this feeling of frustration or being in the dark or coming up against a self-sabotage or a belief system or something that's always held you back. And it's going to be really important, Leo, for you to stay in your power, stay the course, be really determined and push towards something that feels like success. This is when you're going to be pushing. This is the right time. Whereas in the near future, there's still a little bit of processing that's coming up, but definitely feels like you are taking the reins, you're stepping into your power, you're taking control with the Emperor energy, and you are becoming the authority of your life. So we have as an overall energy the Seven of Cups, and this is saying, it's it's visionary energy. The vision is forming. There's a sense of a lot of releasing of old karma, being a little bit in a state that feels like a void-like state where you can't necessarily see where you're going yet. but there's new options still appearing before you, new choices that can bring different results. And it really is about trusting your intuition, not buying into an illusion, that's something, or a fantasy, but trusting your intuition that this is the right path. So it might take a little bit of trial and error. You might try something that doesn't work with the Three of Swords. That's okay, because you'll get on the right path with that Two of Wands. Once you hit that Two of Wands and Emperor energy, you're like, boom, yes, I know, I'm back. I'm feeling good again. So let's pull an affirmation card. Okay, an affirmation card. What does Leo need to know? What sort of affirmations does Leo need to hear to move through this energy? What does Leo need to hear or know? Okay, we've got, I trust my inner wisdom. Perfect. This is your guidance. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. And that's part of it. The frustration, I think, for you, Leo, is going to be you're so used to like wanting to do something or move forward or take action or, in some way. And this is, in a way, all about divine timing and knowing the right time to move forward, trusting your intuition when it might feel clouded or lost or foggy in some ways, and to know the right time about taking action. So let's pull a charm for you. What is the charm for Leo for February? We have the key. Okay, beautiful. So the keys unlock. Something is being unlocked inside of you. This comes with both good and bad things when this is being unlocked. But this is taking the blindfolds off, and something can rise up to the surface and be cleared out for you. But then you've got clear sight. Then you've got the path ahead. Then you've got the sense of moving forward. And this is unlocking something inside your heart, unlocking your intuition, knowing the right time to move forward. And then we move into this beautiful blessings and well-being. And so just instead of doing the extended reading, they're just saying to pull one of my Pluto cards, which is what is the growth and transformation that you can see in February for Leos. So let's see what is coming through for you for the final card for Leo. Ooh, the sun. We love it. Just what we were looking for. We were hoping for a new dawn, and in comes this storm, this cloudy weather. No, we want the sun to be shining. We want to be Leos. We want to be feeling, this is Apollo, the god of healing and light, which is really beautiful. Very creative energies, playing an ancient musical instrument. And these pillars of stability are coming through here. It's vibrancy, it's joy, it's feeling this, that suddenly the storm has passed. You're happy, you're the little happy pelican, feeling good again on your island and feeling like, yeah, I'm grateful for perhaps the journey, or I'm grateful for what I have, the people and things around me. So the sun shines again for you, Leo. It brings clarity. It brings light. It brings a sense of feeling like yourself again. And this is what can transform with the sun. It can bring energy, vitality, and coming back to yourself. Plus also the sun can bring a sense of purpose. Everything revolves around the sun. It's a constant. So it's bringing that stability back to you, and a sense of purpose can really transform this energy. Well, it feels like the sense of purpose will be transformed. It might feel like you're going down a different path with that. So interesting. So that's your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me, and very excited to let you know that in February my Goddess Codes course is starting. Speaking of the transformations, we have the sun coming in. It connects you to your light. It connects you to your gifts, so you can make a greater impact in your world. You can start to trust your intuition. You can learn to trust your own choices and decisions, attract the soulmate partner or the the patterns in relationships that you're wanting. Make a shift in your career into a positive new direction. Follow that path. Open up your intuitive gifts or creative gifts or whatever gift that you have so that you're feeling more confident on the path that you're moving forward on. So I have a group option, which is going to be small groups. I like to keep them pretty intimate, and a one-on-one option as well. Please check that out, because it's starting soon and you need to get in and book. So the link is in the description box below. Click on that. It will take you to all the information that you need about it. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Leos. Love to hear your comments. What's coming in for you? Let me know how this is working in your life, this reading. And love to read your comments, and take care, Leo. Introducing a new and exciting offering. Welcome to Goddess Codes. Over a 3-month period, we activate your energy to the new earth frequencies so your soul energy comes back into alignment. Dormant gifts and abilities come online. We clear out anything old that you no longer need, and you step into a sense of purpose. If you're looking to move on from old belief systems, if you're ready to step into your authentic power, I invite you to explore Goddess Codes and come on this journey with me.